Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is CA Tony MP. I am a practicing chartered accountant for the last 30 years. Through this channel, I am going to share with you my practical experience on a day-to-day basis so that you are able to understand which are the developments that is happening in the field of GST. So today I am going to discuss with you about the Section 16(4) amnesty that is applicable to the taxpayers who failed to avail ITC within the allowed time. So the rectification application has to be filed. The last date is 7th of April 2025. So what Section 16(4) says? 16(4) talk about the time limit to take ITC. So every GST registered taxpayer who is a regular dealer who is eligible to take ITC has to avail ITC through GSTR 3B, and the GSTR 3B must be filed within the allowed time. But many taxpayers have failed to do that, and they have failed to file GSTR 3B within the time. So government brought in an amendment in the law and issued a notification saying that if you have availed ITC for the first 4 years, 17-18, 18-19, 19-20 and 20-21, and the 3B for these 4 years have been filed before 30th of November 2021. If you have done that, then you are eligible for a special amnesty scheme. That is called Section 16(4) amnesty. I call it as like that. So what you have to do? File the rectification application on or before 7th of April 2025. So now we are on 3rd of April. So we have 5 more days to complete this rectification process. So please verify your records. You go to the GST portal, verify whether there is any demand created against you in the form of a notice or in the form of an order, and take remedial action. Action in the sense, file the rectification application if the demand is for Section 16(4) violations. So this is the basic thing. Another point to be noted in this case is that suppose you have Section 16(4) issue, you got some notice, and the notice is still in the adjudication stage. That means the notice is not yet adjudicated. That means it is still pending before the officer. In that case, you need not file any rectification application. The adjudicating authority himself will take action, and he will drop the demand. As and when you go for personal hearing for that show cause notice, then you can discuss with the officer that this amendment has come, so he will drop the demand. There is no issue. So that is the case where the matter is pending before the officer. Another situation is, suppose the officer already issued the order and you have filed an appeal against that order, and the appeal is still pending. If that is the case, what you have to do is you need not file any rectification application, because the appellate authority himself will take action and drop the demand. So this is the case of pending cases. Pending case means either in the notice stage, that is pending before the officer, or appeal pending, that is pending before the appellate authority. In these two cases, what you do? You do nothing. The officers themselves will take action and drop the demand. Then, if it is not this case, suppose that means it is not pending anywhere. It is not pending. It is confirmed. What is that situation? Officer already passed the order and you have not filed any appeal as on date. That means it is a confirmed demand against which you have not filed any appeal. That is a confirmed situation. It is not pending anywhere. It is confirmed. First situation. Second situation is, you already filed an appeal and appellate authority already passed an order against you. It is a 16(4) case. In that case, what you will do? Either you will pay the tax, or you will wait for the GST tribunal to be set up, and you will file appeal in tribunal. So you kept it pending. The appellate authority already passed the order. That means it is also a confirmed situation. So two confirmed situation. One is officer passed the order, you have not filed appeal. That is the first confirmed situation. Second is, you already received appellate authority's order which is against you. You want to file an appeal before tribunal. That is also a confirmed situation. In these two situations, you have to take action. What is the action? On this rectification application, that means officer passed the order and you have not filed the appeal. In this situation, you have to file the rectification application on or before 7th of April 25. How you have to file it? You have to go to the GST portal, go to the services, go to the My Application, go to the Application for Rectification Orders option, and if you go there, you can select this particular order which you want to rectify. So one point to be noted here is, you have, along with that application, you have to file an Annexure A format. This Annexure A format can be downloaded from the portal itself. As and when you go to the rectification page, you can see a link here. At this page, you can download it and you can fill the data and convert it into a PDF and put your signature, and you can upload along with this rectification application. So this is how you have to proceed for the situation where the officer passed the order and you have not filed the appeal. Suppose it is the second case. That means appellate authority passed the order against you and you have not filed appeal before the tribunal, or you have not gone to the court. So in that case, what you can do, you can go to the, again, GST portal. You go to GST portal, go to services, go to the appeal section. Then you have to search for the appeal. When you go to the appeal section and you search to the particular appeal, the appeal is already decided against you. Okay. When you go there, when you go to that place, you can see on the right side, you can see initiate rectification option is given. There is a link that is given there. When you go to the appeal section, that particular appeal, on the right side, you can see a click button which you can click, so that the same rectification window will open, in which you will give the, don't forget to include that particular Annexure A format here, because when you go through this option, the Annexure A format is not given. You have to take from the other place and upload with this application. Annexure A application is mandatory. Don't forget to do that. Okay, so we have two options given. You file it depending upon what is the situation, and after filing this application, before that, see, when you file this rectification application, one important point is there. Suppose you are filing application for this first type of category, that is, order is passed, you have not filed appeal, so you are filing rectification application. At that time, they are asking why you are applying for a rectification. What is the ground for rectification? There is a question. There you have to mention application for rectification of orders under notification number 22/2024, Central Tax, dated 8th October 2024. That you have to mention there. There is a window, small window given, you have to type there. The same point you can give for this rectification as well, for the appellate authority's order rectification. The important point is, when you go for this rectification, the format is not in the same way. It looks different. So you need not worry. This option to write the reason is not there. The column is not there. Three options are given, but this particular special rectification option is not there. Instead, there is a column, any other option. You can select any other option and you can proceed. But don't forget to attach a letter explaining why you are applying. So you can, in the letter you can write from your address to the JC Appeals, reason rectification of orders as per notification 22/2024, Central Tax rate dated 8th October 2024. You can mention that my case is covered under section 16(4), and as per the new rectification process, I am eligible. So that is why I am applying for the rectification. This is a special rectification. You have to mention this, and simple letter you can draft and attach with this. Why you are doing so? Because officer may think that this is a normal rectification process, not special rectification. To invite his attention to this, that is why you are attaching this particular letter plus Annexure A. Okay, so you have filed, whether it is this case or this case, you are filing. After filing this application, you cannot stop there. Because if the officer passed the order, that is the first category. Here, the authority, that means the officer who passed order against you will consider your application and pass rectified order in DRC 08. So you have to make sure that officer issued DRC 08 when you file this rectification application. And if it is the appellate authority, then considering your application, he will pass the APL 04 form. So you have to make sure that whether it is DRC 08 or it is APL 04, make sure that the officers have properly taken care of your application and disposed of the matter as per your application. So this process you have to follow up. Sometimes what happens, officer issue may not issue rectification because there is a mistake in your application. So you have to properly follow up the matter, and if there is a notice issued against you, you have to properly respond to that, and you have to finish that. So this is the overall procedure that you have to follow. The last date to do all this is 7th of April 2025. So we have only 5 more days. Take action fast. Another point is that suppose you have filed an appeal and the appellate authority issues the APL 04 that is favorable to you. A question may come. 2 questions will come. Question number 1 is whether I am eligible to claim refund of pre-deposit I made at the time of filing the appeal. At the time of appeal, I already pre-deposited 10% of disputed tax with the department. For example, the total demand was 1 crore due to section 16(4) violation. So I filed an appeal before the appellate authority by depositing 10 lakh rupees because the total tax demand is 1 crore. So 10% will be 10 lakh. So you deposited 10 lakh and filed appeal. Now, through this special rectification process, the entire demand is dropped. Now the question is whether you are eligible to claim refund of that 10 lakh rupees which you paid as pre-deposit. Answer is yes, you are eligible to. So when they issue APL 04, that will be mentioned there, and you can file a refund application in RFD 01 and you will get the refund. Number 1. Another point is, suppose you have violated section 16(4) and as per the advice of the officers or any other consultant or anybody, you have already paid the tax, interest, penalty, or you have already reversed the ETC. Question is whether there is any benefit to you, whether they will allow refund to you. Answer is no. So what the law says, no refund shall be sanctioned. If you have violated the law and you have already paid the money, then you are not eligible for this rectification process. So that point is very clear. Hope you understood this particular point, and I have explained the basic aspects of it. If you are still having some problems, some doubts, and you need more clarifications on any of the topics that I have discussed with you, what you can do is you can mention in the comment section what is your doubt, that I will try to answer in the next video. So don't wait. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe the channel, and if you find it useful, share with your friends so that they will also get valuable information on a day-to-day basis. What I am going to do through this channel is that I am a practicing chartered accountant for the last 30 years, and I have the practical experience of handling these issues on a day-to-day basis. I face many practical challenges. I will share all those challenges with you through this channel. So keep tuned with this channel. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning.